President Rodrigo Duterte wants to sack Clark Development Corporation Chief Executive Officer and President Noel Manankil for alleged corruption. Several sources say Duterte voiced his plan to fire Manankil at the National Economic and Development Authority Board meeting on Tuesday. The sources say the president only mentioned Manankil's position but did not name him during the meeting. Duterte reportedly suspects the CDC chief of accepting money for certain projects and deals. There were also reports of Manankil being friendly with Chinese gambling tycoon Jack Lam, who Duterte accused of economic sabotage, but no case against Lam was pursued. Transportation Secretary Art Tugade recommended Manankil for the position. Manankil was CDC Vice President for Administration and Finance when Tugade headed a government corporation under the previous administration. Tugade attended the Tuesday NED board meeting where the president reportedly announced his plan to sack the CDC chief. Duterte supposedly gave instructions to Tugade on Manankil during a private conversation on the sidelines of the meeting. Duterte also said in a speech on Tuesday that he was about to fire a government official in Pampanga. Philippine National Police Chief Ronald Dela Rosa on Wednesday admits law enforcement failure in Marawi City, even before local terror groups and their sympathizers tried to take control of the city over a month ago. Dela Rosa says, quote, "In other major urban centers, we were prepared. In Marawi, they were really there. You may call it a slight failure in law enforcement when it comes to Marawi, if I'm being honest." Dela Rosa blames the local culture for the cops' inability to curb the spread of loose firearms in the city. He says it is common for local politicians and other powerful local figures to have well-armed militias of their own. On May 23, the military and police attempted to arrest Abu Sayyaf leader Isnilon Hapilon in Marawi City. To their surprise, hundreds of Maute and Abu Sayyaf fighters and sympathizers were already embedded in the city, apparently ready to begin a siege. The PNP chief and other government officials earlier admitted to knowing about the plot beforehand, but De La Rosa insists that they didn't know the exact date. He adds it wasn't a failure to appreciate intelligence. De La Rosa says, quote, "The Maute group was well estimated by the military and police. What we underestimated was the support they would get." The Philippines' Maureen Wroblewitz wins Asia's Next Top Model Season 5 Wednesday. Wroblewitz beats Malaysia's Shikin Gomez and Vietnam's Mi Tu Nguyen in the finale challenge, where they had to walk at a fashion show in Singapore. Before that, they had a photo shoot titled Motherland, where they modeled traditional outfits from their countries. Wroblewitz, on her Instagram account, says she wanted to quit the competition many times but didn't. She says, quote, "I was the last Filipina standing and a Filipina has never won before. I wanted to win this for my country, the Philippines, and I'm so happy to say that I did. This is all for you guys." Two other Filipinos, Angelica Santillan and Jenica Sanchez, were eliminated early in the competition. In support of National Disaster Consciousness Month, Rappler will hold the first ever Agos Summit on Disaster Preparedness from July 7 to 8 at the Samsung Hall, SM Aura, Taguig. The summit will gather disaster management experts, stakeholders, and volunteers to talk about how we can all be better prepared for climate change and disasters. Tickets are limited, so register today at agos.rappler.com.